Hello, and welcome to a viewer-submitted Sudoku. This Sudoku was submitted by Walking Writer, and they are also the setter of today's puzzle. They reached out to me by email and asked if I accepted Sudoku submissions, and I said yes, of course, and they sent this one my way. It's called Palindrome by Walking Writer. Normal Sudoku rules apply. All straight gray lines are palindromes. All right, we'll start with that. So hence the name, right? Palindromes, palindrome. So this here is a straight gray line. So this is a palindrome. This here is not part of that because this would be a bent gray line. So this in and of itself is a palindrome. But what does that actually mean? What is a palindrome? Well, at least in the English language, a palindrome is a word that is written the same forwards and backwards. My classic example is the word race car. Race car spelled forwards is also race car spelled backwards. In the same way, we need to place digits such that, whatever digit goes here will also go on the other end of the line. The way I like to think about it is I say I port the digits over, and that's because we'll just go a simple 1, 2, 3. When I read it this way, I read this as 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. And when I read it this way, I read it as 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. So forwards and backwards, it is read the same. So another way to think about it is simply that, I guess the way that I've seen it explained is the xth cell from the end. So this is the first cell from the end will contain the same digit. Then the second cell from the end will contain the same digit. And then the third cell, fourth cell, so on and so forth, where we have these small lines being just the same digit. Then we have white dots connect consecutive digits. So what does that mean? Well, consecutive digits just means they have a difference of 1. They follow one after the other. So if this was 1, then the only digit that is a Sudoku digit that has a difference of 1 with 1 is 2. And then from there, you would then count to 3. So this could work with, 4, 5, 6, or even 4, 5, 6 like this, as long as the digits are consecutive between those cells. And we have that the black dot connects digits with a 2 to 1 ratio. So this black dot here is actually the only black dot in the grid, and the digits that are contained within have a 2 to 1 ratio. That means one digit is twice the value of the other. So, for example, 1 and 2, once again, where even though they have a difference of 1, 2 is also twice 1. 4 is twice 2, 8 is twice 4, and 3 is twice 6, where 5, 7, and 9 will never appear on the black dot because when they are multiplied or divided by 2, they don't yield a normal Sudoku digit. The key thing here is that not all dots are shown. So even though there's no white dot connecting these two cells, it doesn't mean that they can't be consecutive, and even though there isn't a black dot connecting the two cells, doesn't mean that they can't have a 2 to 1 ratio. Then the last part of this is interesting. Box 5 is a magic square. So this is box 5. We count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This box is a magic square. So what is a magic square? Well, it's this fun little thing from math where you use the digits 1 to 9 once each, and you try to fill out a 3 by 3 grid such that every row, every column, and every diagonal of the square adds to 15. And I guess technically there's one such way to do that, but with many different rotations and reflections and like, but it's a fun little problem. So if you've actually never tried the magic square problem for yourself, then this might be a fun exercise trying to figure out how do I build a square such that the rows, columns, and diagonals sum to 15. But yeah, those are the rules. Let's just jump right into it. All right. So I'm wondering if I actually want to start with the magic square. So, yeah, I guess the easy digit is 5 in the center. And that's because 5 needs to be used. How do I explain it? So, if we think about all the rest of the digits, they have pairs that sum to 10. 1, 9, 2, 8, 3, 7, and 4, 6. Well, if we were able to surround the digit 5 with those pairs, 1, 9, 2, 8, 3, 7, 4, 6, then we would at least know that, if this was 1, 9 like this, then we would know that this would be 15. If we could put 4, 6 here, we would know that this would be 15. So right off the bat, we have that going for us. Then it's just about how do we place the digits around ourselves such that, if I do, let's say, just for an example, let's say I did 1, 9 here, 2, 8 here, and 3, 7 here, you can instantly see the problem. We now have 24 here, and I can do math, and 6 here, right? 1, 2, 3, our minimum. And that's not going to cut it. Even though our diagonals and this row here will sum, we break elsewhere. So it's about figuring out how we place the digits around here. So it's been a little while since I've done the magic square problem myself, but one way to think about it is thinking about how many pairs of digits or how many digits are used in multiple sums essentially, because for example, whatever digit goes here can only be used in 2 different 15 sums, but the digit here needs to be able to work in 3 different 15 sums. So as an example, one that I was just thinking of because I was talking about 1 9, 9 is very limiting because the second I use 9, 15 minus 9 is 6. There's only 2 ways to make 6 in 2 digits. So 9 would have to go on one of these, which means 1 would also have to go on one of these cells here. So it's also, and that's the interesting thing, is because I know that 9 goes here, the other combination is 9, 4, 2. So I know that, oh, that's actually really easy because I know that 2 wherever the 9 goes, 2 and 4 have to surround it, right? So if that's the case, and we know that the opposite pairs need to sum to 10, it must be 2, 8, 4, 6 here, and it must be 1, 9, 3, 6, 1, 9, 3, 6 here on the edges. And actually, not 6, 3, 7. That's what I was doing wrong. It's like, that doesn't make sense. Sorry, remove 6, place 7. 3, 7, but 7, 9 can't go here instantly, which means 1, 3 can't go here. If it's 1, it's 2. If it's 3, it's 6. If it's 2, oh, and then of course we need to port the digits over. 2, 4, 6, 8. Just copy paste. 2, 6 would be 2, 6. Oh, and that's what does it. Oh no, not quite. So this could never be 9, which means this could never be 1. But interesting. 6, 7, 6, 3 breaks. That's what it is. So I know that this is 2. 2, 1. 1, this is 1 or 3. I don't know which. 2, 1, 1, 9. 9, 8. 8 gets ported over. Then 2, 1. Well, this can't be 1. It's 3, 7. It can't be 7. It must be 3. 3, 7. 2, 4. 2, 4, 9 means that this can't be 2, 4. It must be 6, 8. And actually 2, 4, we can port that over. 6, 8, we can port that over. And then 8, 7, it must be 9 again. 8 says this can't be 8. Actually, can't be 6 either. Because of that, this can't be 2, 4. Because of that, so this is 6, 8. 3, sorry, 3 leaves us with 1. I'm missing the obvious stuff here. Then 2, 4. Oh, well, I should be thinking about 7, shouldn't I? 7, 8 is already 15, so it must be 6. 6, 4, 4, 4, 6, 6, 8, 8, 2, 2, 8, 8. And we've done our magic square. We can double check, but yeah, 2, 5, 8, 3, 5, 7, 1, 5, 9, 1, 6, 8. Yeah, all right. This looks good. So I think it's now... I don't know if I should be focusing on palindrome or if I should be focusing... Well, this can't be 1, so that's actually pretty easy. So this can't be 1 because it's in the center of a white dot. So let's go back a step, right? If I said that this was 1, then in the example I gave at the beginning, there is only one digit that is consecutive with 1. That's 2. You would need to place 2 here and here, and not only does that just break by, all these Sudokus, but it simply just breaks by its own Sudoku, which means if we're looking at 1 can't go here, it must go here, and by palindrome, it gets ported over. I'm seeing some nice symmetry. I guess also the magic square lends itself nicely to the X windmill symmetry, so right off the bat, we're kind of getting some of that. The 9, in the same way, can't go in the center because it's only consecutive to 8, which is why I was able to place 8, which means 9 goes here and 9 goes here. And actually, pretty quickly, I know that 9 goes here, and actually 1, if 1 went here, it would break, so 1 goes here. Then 7. This cannot be 3, 7, so these two must be, I guess we already knew that, didn't we? 4, 6. 4, 6, which means this is 3, 7 here. 3, 7 here. 6, 6, 7, 8 doesn't work. So if it's 6, it has to be 6, 5, 4, which is fine. 6, 5, 4, I don't see it breaking. So now, if it's 4, could it be 4, 3, 2? No, so it has to be 4, 5, 6, which I think means no matter what, this is 5, 4, 6 gets duplicated over here. Does the same thing work here? 6, 7, 8 doesn't work, so it has to be 6, 5, 4. 4, 3, 2 doesn't work, so it has to be 4, 5, 6. So once again, we get our double 4, 6. Then, oh, sorry, roping. Completely missed that. 2, 7, 6. 7, double 6, 4. 4, 3, 8, 4, 6. Then we're still missing 2, 7, 6. This can't be 6, but it can be 2 or 7. All right, let's just place the digits here. 2, 6, 7. This 2, 6, 7 can't be 6, so it is 2, 7. Remove 6. This can't be 2, just simply by Sudoku. Oh, sorry. Easy enough. 6 can't go here or here, so this is 6. Probably can do the same thing over here with 3, 8, 4. Yeah, neither of these can be 4, so this is 4, 3, 8. Not resolved, at least not right now. Though actually, what is interesting is if we have to have 3 consecutive digits and 4, 5, 6 is like that, it's that middle set of digits, right? The middle entropy. It means this is either going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, or it'll be 7, 8, 9, or 7, 8, 9. So do I just pencil mark it as such? I guess why not, right? 2, 8, and then this would be it's either 1, 3 or it's 7, 9. And actually, I technically can just do the same thing over here. This will be 2, 8, and these will be, actually, if I port it over as I should be. Oh, and once again, I've forgotten to do that. Anyways, 1, 3, 1, 3, 7, 9 works just fine for now. 3, 8 doesn't do it. 3, 8 doesn't do it. So, if it's 7, 8, 9, then this would be 3, this would be 1, 2, which we would know the order for. If it's 1, 2, 3, this would be 8, 7, 9, we know the order for. 7, 9. Not quite what I needed. Am I forgetting something with the palindrome? 1, 3, 7, 9. I guess I am. This can't be 9. This can't be 9. It means this can't be 7. This can't be 1. If this can't be 1, this can't be 3. Again, X windmill. 4. Look at that. I'm just missing basic Sudoku. So 4 goes here. Probably, yeah, 6. 6 does it for us here. So what are we missing from the box now? 8. 8 definitely goes here, but it's also 3, 5. 3, 5, 8, and 7. Same thing here. 3, 5, 8, 7. How do I actually do anything with that? All right, let's just pencil mark it. 3, 5, 7, and I won't pencil mark 8 because 8 only belongs here. 7, and then this is 2, 3, 5, 7 here. 2, 3, 5, 7, where this can't be 2. So how does that actually do that? I'm trying to see how these palindromes interact because I've done the dots. I've done the magic square, so it is just the palindrome remaining. So maybe it's just more Sudoku. Let's just go one at a time through our digits. So 1, aha. Not quite what I was hoping for. 1 will have to go down here, but 1 can still go here is the thing. We do get 1 and 3 removed, which means 3 can no longer go here. Probably in the same vein, 9, yeah, 9 will go in one of these two cells, and 9 then can no longer go here, which means this can't be 1. Wait, this can't be 3? Why did I say this can't be 3? Trying to remember why I said this can't be 3. Because this can't be 1? Ah, because this can't be 1, this can't be 3. And because this can't be 9. So we have a 1, 7 pair. All right, so if I've done that correctly, this shouldn't be able to be 7, right? 1, 7, 3, 9. 3, 9, 7. 3, 9, 1, 7. All right, that makes sense. 3, 9 removes 3 from here. What's the thing I'm missing? 9? Ah, is that it? So 9 goes here. 1. Where does 1 go? 1 goes here. 1 gives us 9. 9 tells us that this is 9, 7, because that's what we figured out before, right? The order of this. 7, 9 makes this 8. 8 means that these are our 3s. If these are our 3s, then supposedly these are our 1s. This is 2, this is 3. 3 with a 3 in the corner. We get double 9s. 9, 8, 7. 8, 7, 2. Then 1, 3. 1, 3 goes like this. This is 7, 7, 7. 7 gets pulled out of here. And actually, 3, 5 gives us 2. 7, 3, 5. Oh, but sorry, 3. Look at that. 3, 5. 5, 5, 3. That makes this 7. That makes this 8. And now it is pure Sudoku because all the palindromes are done. Yes, technically these digits haven't been placed, but these digits don't get duplicated. So for example, when I look across here, 4, 7, this is 4, this is 7, but this 7, nothing else happens with it. Here it is 3 and 6. Then in the box we're still missing 2 and 5. This is 2, this is 5. 8, 5. 8, 5. Then here we're missing 2 and 6. 2, 6. This is 3 and 5. 3, 6, 2, 5. 4, 4, 8. And finally, to finish us off, we're still missing what? 5 and 7. 5, 7. And we are done. 16 minutes and 54 seconds with Palindrone by Walking Writer. So, that was an interesting one with the magic square in the center. If I really wanted to, I guess I could have just, looked it up, but it was kind of fun to work through and derive the magic square again. Hopefully you tried at least that part for yourself, if not the entire Sudoku. And yeah, it's going to be exciting to see more puzzles from Walking Writer in the future. But yeah, I'm not gonna keep rambling on. With all of that, I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.